This isn't the first time balloons have been launched over U.S. soil. 3 balloons launched from Japan arrived in Iowa during World War II. WHO 13's Roger Riley has been checking into this. He joins us live from Camp Dodge with a bit of a history lesson.
Yeah, Aaron, I'm here at the Gold Star Museum, and there was no mystery about what these balloons were doing. Their mission, they were launched from Japan during World War II, and their purpose was to drop bombs on this country.
During World War II, the Japanese in the fall of 1944 and spring of 1945 launched a little over 9,000 balloon bombs into the jet stream. They traveled 5,500 miles across the Pacific Ocean. Most of them came down in the ocean, but as far as the United States, approximately 285 balloon fragments, parts, pieces were recovered in the United States. 3 of them made it as far as northwest Iowa to Lorenz, Pocahontas, and Holstein.
Now that's Mike Vogt, who is the curator at the Iowa Gold Star Military Museum. He has a display he put together on this. There were the 9,300 balloon bombs launched from Japan. Like he said, only 3 came to Iowa and they did no harm. Now, 1 bomb fell near Oregon and that killed 5 people. The Defense Department had video of the balloons and that footage is now declassified.
I interviewed one young man, well, he's an older gentleman, but when he was about 12, he saw some float over his house in Oregon. He was originally from Iowa, but relocated with his family during the war. And I spoke to another eyewitness who was 4 years old at the time, and the balloon came down in their farmyard, and government officials came to see it, and some people in uniform, and he just watched out the window as a 4-year-old. And he told me he thought that a horse had died in the pasture. He could just see kind of a white thing laying out there, and as he found out later, it was one of the Japanese rice paper balloons.
And Vogt said, well, he's not a meteorologist. He said it's probably no coincidence that those were launched the same time of the year because the jet stream is the fastest over the November, December, January, and February time period. And this display can be seen at the Iowa Gold Star Museum here Tuesday through Saturday if you want to come check it out.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. And they always have great displays at the Gold Star Museum. Interesting stuff. Thanks, Roger.